All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now,
that
wasn't even the name of the first couple. It was the AFL, NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
Come on now.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Just beating the play clock is Newton. Going for the deep ball. And he's unable to grab it.
Shit, boy.
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Shit, baby.
Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script. If they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Newton. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Come on, man.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Polardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Go, baby.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson on 1st down. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap, to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Let it rock.
Jackson from the shotgun. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
That's what I want to see right there, boy.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And
able to
find John Brown. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
We get up out of here, boy.
About 6 there, down to the 37.
Try to strip me, young fella.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
These are all linebackers. Okay. A little baseline. All right, buddy. All right, my friend. Hot. Very hot.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
He got audible. Linebacker.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
He'll get it up the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and he will take it in.
I want when I will, boy.
First
Challenge it.
of this Super
Challenge
Bowl,
it.
and the Ravens have taken the early lead. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long to get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Do something. Hey, hey.
Now Newton on first down. Underneath for Miller. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Hey, hey.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Flushed out right. Hopkins on the grab.
Murder him next time, bro.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey finding some room at midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Cool.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hey, get right there. That's right now. Do something.
Newton now to throw.
Take that shit, son. Take it, please.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Take it.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
3 drop picks on that drive alone,
extra
bro.
point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the... Now Jackson on first down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Jackson.
How did he walk right through, though?
There and take him down. Leonard Williams in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
What's that about?
Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got Snead. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Operating from the gun. Jackson over the middle, and it's incomplete. Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing again. And he fires one incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
set up quick.
The Ravens on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. Detroit.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. And some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DeAndre Hopkins, a 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And, partner, they found a gap there on the first pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing on first down, it's Jackson being chased out left. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Yeah, bro, welcome to the stream, man. How you be, brother?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is my audible. I'm an idiot.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit.
On second down, here's Jackson. Crabtree with it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mario Allison able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And onto the field here come the Panthers. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Newton now to throw. Steps away to his left. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
You're going to have to beat me with dials, bro.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. Spinning past him.
Holding anyway, buddy.
But not before getting this inside the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
The ball. Great. 20. Great.
Newton on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Willie Henry able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Gun.
on second down. Here's Newton. He's going to let this one go. He's got him in.
Are you serious, guys?
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Go ahead and try to disrespect me real quick, bro. Go ahead.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. So we've reached. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half.
Good half for you, homie.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
They go play action with Jackson. Caught right side and Snead. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Now he'll escape to his right. Now he'll let it go. And this is caught.
What in there, boy?
Baltimore.
What you talking about?
Sammy Watkins, 50 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. On 2nd and 10, Newton. Almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum.
You cannot be serious right now.
Right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief no doubt on offense, and that fell harmlessly to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He sets to fire deep and got his man.
We're going to let him do that all game, bro.
Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I can't even get mad no more, bro.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now Newton on 1st down. And caught left side.
Giving him these
and we're working inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Yeah, come on out and disrespect me, bro. Go ahead.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Come on, bro. 3rd and 1. We know you about to toss it up.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they let their fullback try and push the pile. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
98. It's all you, baby. Speed boy. Right there. That gap. 98. My guy. Okay. Okay. Alrighty.
Alrighty then. Back 5. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Gano's kick is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is Yocha.
And he's got daylight. It's
that field goal, boy. Let's get it.
10. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 93 yards.
Give me that piece.
And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Tucker with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third.
Come on, big boy. Bring them mother tosses
so
out here,
let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Lock and 5.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Killing me, bro.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense
only defensive play I'm calling, bro.
I have to be alert just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball,
there it is.
That's
the defensive
Let me carry this thing home.
Right.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Neat one right here, fellas. 3rd and 3. All right, do it.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Newton on third down. Got his target, Samuel. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Can't fire.
Come on, baby.
The football. It's out.
Come on, bro. Every fucking break, son. Every break.
Carolina keeps the ball.
Every break goes
like this, when the
bro.
ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll give it to him up the middle, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They do get 6, but they still got some work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Throwing is Newton. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll get it down to the 7. Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Godot's kick is right through. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So it's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense,
got the same team,
we need
man.
you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
With the 7 on tight end. Oh well.
No. Check. Patriot.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now here on EA Sports.
What about a field goal? No. He got the wins in the favor now. He's already in favor.
To throw on second down is Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Nice, he scored.
Gano out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He hits Riddick underneath. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Play action. Now Jackson. That escapes the sack. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go up top over the... Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Out to the flat for Riddick. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Detroit! Set! 3-19! 3-19!
Jackson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Blue 90! Blue
90! And Jackson throwing once more. Caught left side to Crabtree. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back.
Lamar Miller He's at the 50, the 30, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Lamar Miller, 94 yards, and the Panthers add on to their lead. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Mario Addison in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Dontari Poe in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
User rush. User sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Set. 319. 319. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Now Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. K1 short in there to drop him yet again, and he must be shell-shocked back there. That's now back-to-back-to-back sacks, and it's fourth down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of, and that's caught at the 25. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say...
That shit is fucking sad, bro.
Brew, you can't hit the X button.
That
Here
shit
the
is
Panthers
sad,
as their
bro.
offense comes back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense.
That shit
Obviously,
is
they'll
sad,
be looking
man.
to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
4th and 37 after conversion.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Newton. That's Samuel caught inside. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The reception good for 7.
Zone.
It's 3rd down.
Bro.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Got a man, it's right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning.
To the end, fam.
And we'll be back. They'll run it again with Miller. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the 50, Newton. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Jackson. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Green 39.
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Detroit! Gone!
Jackson on 1st down. A right side catch by Crabtree. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Gone!
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Crabtree, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Right there,
on those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Right now, bro. Three touchdowns, no picks. Good game. One long toss play. All right. So many pass deflections my team got, bro. And not to mention the fact that he had like 3 straight user sacks. This game's crazy, bro. 3 pass deflections from Humphrey, Jefferson, Williams, Tavon Young, Jimmy Smith. Bro. 7 deflected passes, bro. At least 5 of them should have been picks. At least 5. They hit him right in the hands, bro. GG, man.